Yes, of course. The societies in previous days, traditional societies didn't need this amount of information as they need them now. So, citizens are individuals who are receiving huge amounts of data and information from each and every location. And if the media doesn't have this freedom or this space of freedom, this is reflected on the society as a whole. At the beginning, I would like to go back to the history of this freedom. It is attributed to probably the Human Rights Declaration in 48, which the United Nations entrenched and stipulated the need of protecting freedom of media, freedom of press, which is 100% related to the freedom of expression. And also within the convention, the UNESCO convention, it also highlighted the facilitation of information, whether by words or images, and this was even before the digital revolution that has added resources to the media. The freedom of media these days, there's a lot of the media sees itself as someone who is looking into specific issues or goes into linguistic dilemmas, scorning, or it goes out of all of the rules, the professional rules of media. What's most important is that media has to respect the professional rules, and that it wouldn't have individuals who come outsiders, and that the state as well preserves these codes. And I think here one French, Albert Londres, who said that our responsibility or duty is not to support an individual or to tell people what they want to hear, or nor defame them. Our responsibility is to put the pen in the wound. And here the importance in constructing or building societies, the role of media. The developed countries all have freedom of press. The third world, or that has non-democratic regimes, they all live as well a phase of crippling freedoms, which live in a lot of peace, whether social peace. Those are the countries that consider media one of the pillars of democracy. Allow me to go back to development. The researchers have not been able to link fully between media and development accurately or in a calculated way. However, through linking between some of the issues inside the society, and to come up with the outcome that there is a direct relationship between the freedom of press and development, whether in health, because health culture in today's societies comes from the TV, the internet, and raising awareness, yes, of course. And this is where there is more linkage. The more education, the more aware the people become, the more they demand more information to benefit them in their daily life. Politics, everything is included, or everything falls back into politics, but the free media stands in between the ruler and the people, because it explains the public policies of different states and delivers the pains and sorrows of citizens to the ruler. And there's also the judiciary, who the state, the the media can also stand or confront judiciary, and they also talk about malpractices, requesting that they play their role, whatever this situation or the individuals or institutions that I apologize, but let's go back to this point in another aspect of the discussion, holding the media or the press accountable. Allow me please to go to Mr. Richard and ask you, sir. We always have an imagination in some of the societies that there are other societies that are more lucky than we are, or that there are societies who have an open limit or open ceiling for freedom, and that we are the people who are most suffering from the low ceiling of. Is this correct? Are there institutions or societies with open horizons of freedom?